It'll be on
disaster.
We fly 500 years into the future through mist down and see a massive castle. So we are looking up from the courtyard. After safe passage, getting here from our town, we rode a driverless carriage. Dink wished to pretend to be the driver. He had no reins. So it made mad that Sue couldn't sit beside him in this lovely romantic carriage. We've come across the drawbridge, which we fixed thanks to mending. Maeve fixed most of the bridge to make it stable.
It was decrepit.
Yeah, so it was like if you step through, you'd fall into your death, like for real. That would happen.
Didn't Vincent almost fall?
Yes, Vincent almost fell and died. And like it is no save, you just die.
My dragon would have saved me. He flies.
Yeah. So maybe. So you're not giving one enough gold.
Yeah, Glacius still likes me.
Yeah, for now. So you stand in this. So you can go ahead and you've come through the courtyard and you can come into a little section. And you cross under the terrace of the first gates, and you see what looks like a door. So when you were coming, it looked like it was open, but now that you're coming into the courtyard, it is closed.
Why are you by yourself?
You can go left or right. Oh, he just went out. He just comes through.
He went through the door.
Me,
no, the door's back here.
Oh,
That's the courtyard right there.
Because I don't want you by yourself.
The main courtyard.
Yeah, because these are walls.
Yeah, those are walls.
Okay.
So you have like that, and then there's this. So like the big there's a bigger courtyard leading to the door.
Oh, okay.
So you can go left or right if you don't want to go into the front doors, but the doors are now closed.
Which way are you going, Dinky?
In a normal situation, I would probably want to explore this, but I'm going to see if the front door is unlocked.
I wouldn't walk in. I mean,
He invited him.
I know, but it's
I'm going to go see if it's unlocked.
it's not polite to just open the door and walk in. Try knocking first.
Are you all staying that far back? Or you just
I'm of noble descent. I know what I'm doing.
As am I. What's your point?
Thank you. You're going to yell at him.
What's the worst that's going to happen? Oh, let me read one of the worst.
Are you Vincent? Today? Okay.
Yeah. So,
Vincent! Don't open the door yet. Just...
I'm not opening it yet. I'm just seeing if it's unlocked.
Okay.
I mean,
so if it's
I'll go
unlocked
with
and you
you.
pull on it, what happens?
Alright, so you come up, and when you reach for the knocker, it's like the doors fling open, and you notice that the fluttering, the iron sconces light and light through, and then inside you hear like the sounds of dozens of torches being lit. So you happen to see another set of doors 20 feet ahead.
You're going to have to persuade me not to go in there.
I
Okay.
produced my flame, just not as light, but
you really want me to persuade you?
Yeah, I mean, like, roll for it.
Okay, that's a 97 or something like that. Will you hand me a 20?
Can I have advantage because of my agenda against Strahd?
what did you roll for real?
A 28.
Oh.
You got a natural 20 chance? I don't think advantage would even help you. I don't think you can get a 28, can you?
No, I mean, I have to roll 20.
Yeah, it has to be 20.
No.
So, okay, so there is another.
Chill, Vincent.
So
We're
like
not
this
here
is
to hurt him.
This is where the other door is. So you come through here. So you all come.
Okay, all right. So I run up to Vincent and I pull you down to my size and everything. Vincent,
On his knees. Oh, don't do
Yeah.
that.
I mean,
Is Maeve jealous?
if he starts something, I promise we'll finish it. But I don't think he's gonna start
I'm
anything.
just going to follow.
But I promise we will finish it if he does something.
Thank you, baby.
but he needs to start it first. We are in his
Carl,
castle.
you're with them, so you
Okay.
can make any
You know-
judgments or whatever you want.
Is Robin
He-
just gonna follow us?
Yeah, Robin's just following because like he's terrified. He lives here.
Wait,
it's
who?
Robin. That's Andrew's character.
Oh,
The one that
I didn't know
you
his
weren't
name.
here. I had to
I
ask
don't see him
him.
doing anything.
oh, okay.
Okay.
Because I left
I don't.
before.
But like I said, if he starts something, you've got us to back it up.
So do you want to try to check out the rest of it before we go through there?
I mean, we can take a look around. I mean, you know, you're real
Can I like
looky, so you
can I
can.
perception to see if it's worth going to?
Right. There's a great wall around. Of course, you see this mansion type castle on the inside of it, right? That's a good representation. Like I said, like there's the outer wall as you go in, and so you can see everything here. But there's a big wall that's around it. There is a little building over into the corner, one of the directions. To which actually see it's right in front of you right there. But that's it. Everything else is just this giant inside
So like
courtyard.
right here is our only way in.
No, like this is your way in.
Yeah, I mean,
This is the doors that you're at.
I mean
here.
for this way.
No, you just walk. You just walk like this around.
okay. So, but that I'm gonna assume that that's like an elevated area.
Yeah, like
right?
you take you take a step up.
Like a rampart or something.
Like the walls of the castle or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see.
Okay.
But you can go left or right.
You can take a look left and you can take a look right. I mean,
But from where you stand, there's a little building to your left.
Let's go check out the little building.
You wanna
I'll go with you.
Yeah, I'll go check out the little
All
building.
right, it's right.
Like right here. Oh, this.
Yes.
Okay.
Go with you.
So
I'm
Carl's
cautiously moving to check for traps.
You are not listening to Belle, are you?
Nope.
Well, you need to.
No, I listen usually. I'm
Yes.
just.
Right. Just
I
to
know,
make
I'm
this to
just
make
Well,
saying
this.
Belle said that
Just to
she was
make
going to
this
go
make
with
sense.
you, and
Oh,
then
okay,
you
we can do
left
it.
me.
Just to make
Well,
it to make sense.
I've already took her.
She took me because you were leaving me behind.
Wait, where we?
I'm just
He's
making.
oh,
I'm
he's
just doing
reorientating.
it.
You just
To
had to
make
turn
sense.
it around.
So,
So now we need on the other side.
So that's the direction you're heading. Well, you'd be under. You're not on that. You're down inside of it.
So right here. Jesus, Carl.
You're down here. This is elevated. See, these are ladders to climb up on this.
So they have to go up them
Yeah,
first.
they're just going to under.
Oh, they're gonna go under. Okay.
Okay, is there a trap? What do I roll for?
Perception.
I mean, that's. His.
I mean, my passive perception's like 24. Do I need to roll for that?
Yeah, you're in the mists, so yes, you still need to.
Well, mine was
27.
All right.
17.
So you go. Yep. So you see.
My roll.
Let's see. I'm trying to get to where, since you all went that way. You notice there's a dim light flickers through the dust-caked window.
So they're over here
Yes,
at this
over there.
point.
Do all of you all go?
I'm
I'm
following
going.
Dinky.
I'm going. 100%.
So,
I'm letting him do it.
Carl,
Yeah.
So, Carl, did you go with him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want Robin to go with him or just stay with
All
us?
right. So Robin's just scoping out the.
Okay.
So, so you're staying with him. So we've split into threes. So. So three's a good number.
To die.
So okay. So you're
They're
there.
not that far away from us.
Not that far.
Shouting distance.
Far enough.
I can shoot you. Teleport you.
Okay. So, do you all go in?
I'll go in.
Oh,
You
I want to
sure?
check for
I wasn't
straps
expecting
before I go in.
Are you sure we want to go
Alright,
here?
check
We just
the
saw a
straps.
light.
For some reason,
that.
you all were gonna. I figured you all were coming over here. I don't know why.
I thought you would come over here.
Something that told me
Curiosity.
we were gonna come.
No, not because it's dusty, right?
You
Alright.
just said you was going over there. You didn't say you was going in anywhere.
All right, go on in. Stay going. Alright, so you come in, the first thing you know, it's like everything in this room is coated with dust, including a large, heavy table in the center of the floor. That's supposed to be it. Wait, hold on. Broken furniture and torn clothing are strewn around the 20 by 20 foot room. Dim light comes from a pair of dirt cake windows in the corner. So there's just a lot of stuff in here. So
What's the light coming from?
there's a few windows. You see, like, and of course now the door.
Okay.
The
I'm just
door.
gonna look around the room then, I guess.
Alright. So you can do. What were you on?
Perception, I guess?
Like it's like what you see in there is actually on the map.
Okay.
So
Then I'll just check everything. Like there's a furniture.
yeah, it's investigation.
Oh, 16.
Okay, so it's like a broken cart over here. So it seems sort of odd. They must have had to squeeze it through the front doors. You don't really see any other ways in, so this is built up against the wall. May doubled as a bed at one point.
Okay. Don't need to roll again for everything else, or just.
If you see anything if that could be interest, just go through.
Is this just bushes?
Yeah, there's some stuff growing up through.
Okay, I'll check this table.
Alright, so it's through table. You see various things on the table. I think a few bowls and plates. Very, not very fine. You can roll history since you were a noble. Like you grew up in a castle, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's see what you.
Let's see what my history is.
A +1. No, yeah, probably a +1.
16.
Daggone, I was right.
Yeah. So you go through and it's like this more than likely from in time living, even though you didn't have a castle that's grand, this was probably some type of servants' quarter that
Okay.
they could go through and arm and do things that they were out here. Historically, servants' quarters do not have a way in to the castle. If you're wondering if there's like maybe some way in, it's out here for a reason to be in this courtyard for quick in and out. Still weird that there's a cart in here, but
Okay. Is there anything in these boxes over here?
so go ahead, open it up.
Do I have to roll anything?
You said anything in the boxes? Guess what? You gotta open the box. Do you open the box?
Sure will.
So dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him be by himself doing that.
26.
All right, so you open it and some bats fly out.
Okay.
So you notice that there is a hole in the bottom that goes outside. So there's apparently like the way they come in and just probably some rats chewed through it, and then some flying rats came in and decided to hang out there.
Okay. And that's about it for this room.
So the hair stands up on the back of your head as you leave.
Okay.
So it makes you feel like you want to turn around.
Okay, so I'm going to leave, and then I'll.
Yeah, you turn back and you think you see a couple people at that table eating a meal, you know, in nice dress clothes, and it sort of fades away the second you look, you blink and they're gone. Just blinking your eyes. It's like they were there but they're not.
Okay. Is there any like specific details that I'll notice about them?
You know, they definitely looked. They were. If they would look really nice, but they were really, really pale.
Okay. All right then. I guess I'll leave.
Okay, so it's like you all get as you go out, the doors shut on their own.
Were y'all inside here or out?
I was outside. I didn't go in.
Yeah, like neither of them came in after you. They were like they're at the door, sort of like it's like if you die, we'll know first.
Okay. How tall is this building?
20 feet tall.
Any windows?
Just a few little slits. There are 2 windows. You notice like that was where the light was coming in, and where the door was open.
Is it big enough to fit out of
What?
the windows? Like, could I squeeze through the window?
It'd be hard, but you have to break the windows.
Okay. Does anything happen after the door's shut?
They just close.
They're locked, I assume.
I don't know. You want to try to go back in?
Oh, I'm outside. It didn't trap me
it
inside?
waited for you to go out.
Okay.
So when you left, it closed behind you.
And I'm guessing the windows are just on each side. I'm going to put my ladder and look through the window.
Well, you don't need a ladder. They're ground.
Okay. You said 20 feet. I didn't know how tall.
So again, and you look back in, and it almost looks like there's people having dinner in there.
Okay. I'm going to relay that information to y'all. That it looks like there's people in there.
I mean, we can go back
Looks
in
like
there.
they're having soup.
It's tomato soup.
That's it. It looks like, they got like the little pole, the little wooden spoons. Is
Just some porridge.
yeah, just going through, and you bust through the doors.
I'll
I
gently
don't.
open the door.
Okay, slide a hand to see if it creaks or makes any noise.
Like a 23.
All right, so you open the door, and it's like you just hear the sliding along the ground. The stone grounds. It's not very loud. There's no creaks.
Okay.
So you go through. You're still sitting there.
Do they look like
You just
corporeal or like solid?
it looks a little like, I don't know. They don't look well. Like you can't see their faces. You can see their hands, which are very, very pale. Like I said, it doesn't look like they have hoods on and stuff. So it's just you just.
If you go in, I'm going in too.
I'll stay here. One of you
You'll
go
see-
get the rest of the
How
people
about you-
and come over.
I thought you were about to say, Carl, go check it out.
No, I'll stay
I
here.
thought that's what you were about
That's
to do.
horrible.
No, I'll stay here.
I'm gonna stay there with you.
See, I'll stay here. You go check
I
it
guess
you-
Bella's
I'll go.
Do
going.
you mind to go get the
I'll
rest
go
of the
get
team?
the rest of them.
I was like, we're about to do something stupid.
Yeah. Okay, so I go back and I'm like, well, so
There's
this is what's
ghosts in
going
there.
on. And Vincent wants to go on in, so you all need to come on.
So, did you look far enough to see the two?
He said he shared with us what was.
I know, but like he went back in. Did you
Oh, I
look in
didn't
and
see.
see the two? So you didn't even step in.
I mean, I'll walk in there to see what's in there.
Well, just hang on.
So are you all coming with us?
You going, Dink?
Yeah.
Yeah.
because Maeve's only gonna go if you go.
Following the man.
So yeah, so
Bring Robin.
I was
yeah,
trying.
Robin does not get as close. He's like
just-
at this point, like
he's
I
back
said,
there.
he's lived here. He's very cautious. He's been checking for ambushes since he's that type of ranger. So he's afraid. Like I said, with these tall ramparts and stuff like that, he said we could be ambushed at any time by anything. And let's not forget, things fly around here.
Okay.
Fly.
Well, if you guys are here, I'm gonna stealth my way in.
Now, and Robin also reminds you, he said, "You will be dark soon, if you do not forget."
It should be nowhere close. We left at dawn.
Yeah,
It only took 4 hours to get here.
yeah. So he said we have 4 hours of daylight left.
He said close. He
Yeah.
didn't say it was.
He's very paranoid.
Sorry.
So
Sorry.
You know, we should just go back and knock on the front door instead of going through the side door.
You were the one that convinced me not to go in the front door.
No, I said don't
Push in.
Walk in.
walk in. I said knock.
Can we leave him to die?
I'm going in with.
Stealth check.
stealth.
You just stay out there. You're gonna give me away.
You can go in if you want to, though.
19.
Okay, so you're walking along the stone, not making much noise. I'm assuming you're walking towards them.
Yeah.
I'm just,
Of course.
I can just. You're
Yeah.
coming up. They're just sitting there eating their board or whatever they're eating.
Mm-hmm.
So that, like, they're sitting at the table, so you move your character how close you want to get.
Where I'm at's the closest I want to be.
They've still not acknowledged or done anything.
Just at this table?
Yeah, they're at there's
That's
two
the
of
only place they're at.
them. Oh, that's all you see.
So I go in to where, like,
Along the wall there?
yeah, I'm not being obvious, but I'm in
Right.
just
You
in
need a
case I
stealth
need
check,
to
too.
throw
I'm
a
gonna-
fireball.
While you're doing that, I'm going to perception check to make sure nothing has
There's
changed
no- there's
in the
nothing.
time that I've, whatever.
Because you have been fixated on it.
Dirty 20.
The hair stands off on the back of your neck. What's behind you on the board? If you're angled towards that, what would be?
Like over here?
No, you're facing them. So which way is your back facing?
Like that?
Yeah. So which way is your back facing?
The court?
Yeah.
I rolled a 19.
Okay.
Okay.
So yes, but the hair stands up on the back of your hair again, neck again, feeling like there's maybe something behind.
And you're in here with me, right?
Yeah, but she's looking over there.
Over
Well,
Yeah.
I'm actually facing, like, I've got to where I can see him and that.
here? Okay,
the way
well, I'm
it's
going to go,
faced.
I'm going to point at you and I'm going to go like this. And then I'm going to point at the table. And
So
then,
you want
so
me to look
she's
straight.
going to look
Yep.
there and then I'm going to turn around.
All right, perception that you understood what he meant, or insight. Sorry, insight.
I'm not really that dumb, am I?
I'm not the same, but he's just
I'm not done.
this insight. Because are you not nervous right now?
25.
Okay, so you got what? It's like,
Yeah.
all right,
Stone cold.
you're like, I'm the last surviving villain.
I'm cold as ice.
It's like, I can do this.
So is there anything towards the wagon since I turned around?
So how do you turn? Describe how you turn around.
I mean, slowly. Like classic horror movie.
Yeah, so you turn around, and there's something sitting up looking at you.
On the
But
wagon?
yes, they've made it like, it looks like sort of like a bed sitting there looking at you.
And she didn't see that.
She's not looking at that.
She's looking at the table.
You told her to look at the table?
Well, but when you came
Well,
in, you said
yeah,
you were
but
looking
it
this way,
wasn't
right?
sitting up then.
Okay, but she didn't see it when she.
No, you all came in and started looking at the table.
Okay.
You didn't check that corner.
Okay,
You snuck in.
I'm gonna go check it out.
Oh God.
So,
Can I come with you guys?
it looks,
You gonna get yourself.
it looks like a very,
Can we
very
transport
pale lady. Her eyes are closed. Her mouth's closed. She's sitting up.
I'm just sitting up.
She has whitish blonde long hair that drapes down. She has, in your mind, servant type clothes. They're nice, but they're not like super nice. But they're made to look pleasant.
Okay.
So
You're at the door, right? You're just
Yeah, I
looking
want to come
in.
in with you.
You're looking in, right?
Yeah,
He's
I want to
sitting
come
so-
in.
to come
so
in.
who are you looking at? Are you looking at the table of the people you see, or are you watching him and you
I'm
decide-
watching him.
So
So
how
it's-
far are you coming in?
Okay, so I'm gonna wave at you so you can see me. And I'm not gonna pull it back, but I'm gonna do the action of me pulling my bow
Now
back.
remember what happens when you pull your bow.
I know. I said I didn't. I'm just doing the action.
Oh,
Wait,
That's like-
hand on head. I don't know what happens. I wasn't here.
If I draw my bow, it's a
it
light.
glows.
Oh,
It like
oh,
glows for like
I'm not
20
pulling.
feet.
I'm not pulling my bow. I'm just looking at him and going like this without my bow, and I'm pointing towards the wagon. So that means
That you
there
don't
might
have
be
to
something
do
over
something.
there.
That
Okay.
means-
Well, I'm
do you
gonna
have
come
do
in.
you have like you have bows and 2 swords? Do you have anything drawn? Do you draw anything?
That's up to you. I mean,
Yeah, I'm just asking.
I'm gonna carefully pull my sword out
All
and
right,
just have it.
slide a hand
It'd
to
be
pull.
so fun to all new characters for everybody.
It's like so slide a hand, pull it out. So look at your sleight of hand on your sheet.
it should be towards the bottom.
Yeah, you see sleight of hand and should have like a plus on it. I think it's a plus.
Where is it?
So Dink might need to get more
Right here.
inspiration.
Plus 6.
Oh, you're pretty dexterous.
No.
So roll your
I'm not
20.
inspiring
Roll your 20
anything.
and add 6.
So, it's like you're ready because
Your
she's
20 is the big one.
Oh,
I mean,
Do you have
Yeah.
20?
Okay, here you go. Gotcha.
So you're not going to make it in the
Oh.
castle, Mike.
Vincent, you do remember that the invitation said safe passage, right?
Exactly.
So,
I got 20.
Dirty 20.
Was it?
So 14 plus
14 plus 6 is
Good.
better.
Okay, so that's a dirty 20.
So, all right. So you have two swords. You've got the broadsword that you all got. That's a very great broadsword. Then you have your magical one that has like cold damage and stuff to it that you got. That was your original sword, and now it's like empowered with magical cold energy thanks to you being a knight. You know. So now you have another option. You've not done this yet, but your character is an Echo Knight. You've gained the ability to make an echo. So you can make a copy of any knight that is in your order, and it's basically, it looks sort of like a copy of you. It has 1 hit point, and you can command it, and it can move around like you.
Like a scout, pretty much.
Yeah, so you can literally make a spirit scout. Or a shadow clone. It's got 1 HP. If it gets hit at all, it disappears. And you have unlimited of those. So would you like to create one of your shadows to go check it out?
What do you think?
That's up to you, buddy. We can't. Me and you in character can't talk to each other right now. This is your own intuition.
This is in your head.
This is in yours.
Because if I'm talking to you from 20 feet away, they're going to hear me.
Oh, I'm gonna walk up.
That's why I'm doing all this stuff.
Well, I'm gonna walk up closer to you. But I'm gonna
You have heavy armor. If you try to stealth up, you're going to get detected.
Oh,
You get to fly.
But your Echo Knight, you can send your Echo Knight has all your stats. But if something goes wrong, your knight would incur the wrath instead of you. So if you want to pull out your Echo, there's your Echo.
I don't know how I can motion to you to tell you I'm doing something like this.
You just do it.
You just do it. So it's like you don't need his permission. You like you are your own person.
You can do whatever you want. Like
You can hit him if you want to.
there's no way you could try to warn me, but I don't know how you can do it.
All right. So put his Shadow Knight in front of him.
You putting it right here?
Yeah. So it appears 5 feet from him.
Okay.
And it's got 30 feet of movement. It can do everything that you do, and it gets one action. So you can have it go up.
I wanted to go up and see what's right there.
So is it one of them things like whatever it sees, he sees?
He can actually, and I think he can swap places with it.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And like when as an action, he can swap places.
That's
too.
pretty cool.
And it's neat.
I'm gonna move it up.
So you're going in here and looking this way?
Yeah, I don't want to move completely up to it, but I want to get
All
a
right.
little bit.
So you will have to
above you.
stealth to it. So roll your stealth check.
Yeah, you got
I
disadvantage.
think you are at disadvantage.
Because you got heavy
I think.
armor on.
So that means you rolled 2 20s.
Yeah, and you take the lowest. So, Jack, give me a 20. Roll me a perception.
11 was the lowest?
Yes.
And what's your
This-
stealth on there? Probably towards the bottom.
I have no idea what
Oh,
places
Because
are.
they're in
I don't
alphabetical
know that
order.
one.
I'll go grab a.
Was it stealth?
Well, no, I have it on my phone.
My stealth is +2.
Okay, so 13.
So you take your highest of 13. So,
Lowest. You said he was at disadvantage.
Yeah, he rolled an 11 and it's +2.
Yeah.
So 13 total.
Okay. Walk up to it.
Is that as close as you're getting?
No, I want to move.
No, like that's why he rolled for it.
Yeah, he's going up to it.
So the eyes are still closed.
Like, but this is your shadow person going up to it, not
the
Yeah.
the
like
shadow
you
person.
haven't switched places with them yet.
Okay.
Oh, the letters.
You said perception?
Yeah.
13.
Okay.
Yeah, +3.
So let's just let's check. So you can do it every once in a while if you need. So you're beside this lady, sitting up in the bed with her eyes closed.
It doesn't look like the lady I talked to before, right? The old lady? That I got the coins and stuff
No,
from?
it does not look like.
Okay.
Do I notice anything like in particular about her?
Good question.
Good. Oh, that's good. So you're pretty close, and she's not moving. So, what's your passive investigation? I think they're
Your passive's in a different spot.
Should be right here, dude.
Yeah, your passive investigation.
9.
9. You like to smash things, and she don't have any armor. Lots of vital spots. She just has some regular clothes on. It doesn't look like there's anything necessarily special. There are some reds.
Are they making any noise or anything? And
Folks, what, those things?
yeah, that I can hear.
No, you
that I would
can
turn?
hear them hit their bowls as they're eating whatever they're doing.
Okay, but like nothing that's gonna make me
Now,
throw the
are these
fireball at 'em?
people? Are the people we're seeing? Are they gray like everyone else, or do they have color?
Well, they're gray. They're very, very pale and gray, but they have like their clothes are very again nice. They're like some blacks and some whites, but the stitching on them are very, very bright reds.
All of them.
The stitching, yes.
Okay.
So the lady sitting over here looks like she has it's sort of like a nice nightgown, and then the other two looks like they're hooded work clothes.
I'm gonna wave at you. And
I'm gonna come touch this lady
oh god.
cautiously, like on the shoulder.
Roll the hit.
Roll it. Is it just an unarmed
Yeah,
thing?
it's just unarmed.
12.
So you reach in and you reach through her, and when you go through, and when she does, she turns her head quickly and opens it, and she has no eyes in the sockets, and she looks like she tries to mouth something to you as she fades off. The spoons that the others are eating, it's like they disappear too, and the spoons just fall into the floor.
Can I do like a... Would it be like sleight of hand to see what she was mouthing? To see if I could...
Deception.
Perception maybe, but I would say that's a performance.
Well, I'm terrible at
That'd
that.
be sort of like a skill that like lip reading.
I'm terrible at
Well, I'm
performance.
not standing there, so like.
7.
7.
She said words.
Yeah. It's like I don't know if she was trying to bite me or scream.
Are you sure it worked?
But it says
I know she had her mouth
mouth.
open.
Well, it could have been for other things.
Maybe she was hungry.
I'm gonna wave and get your attention.
What did her mouth look like when she opened it?
No teeth.
Okay.
You weren't in there.
I know. I was just gonna say, I'm like, no deep.
And so they're just all gone now?
They're all gone, but the blanket remains that she was covered. Her lower half was it, and the bowls have been disturbed. There's no food or anything, but the spoons are in the floor because, like I said, they had her, and like I said, they fell and tink. Which
What does the blanket look like? Is it just a normal blanket?
it has some type of crest on it, maybe some type of bird. It's very worn and tattered.
I'm gonna pick the blanket up.
What would you? Okay. So you got the blanket.
Mm.
So.
I'm gonna come back outside, and I'm gonna hold the blanket up and ask if any of them has seen this particular thing.
Right. So the only ones that would probably be able to answer this is Carl and Robin.
Vincent, I mean,
Are we back outside?
we're not from here. Why would we know what a blanket
It's
looks
not.
this
Hang
way
on.
looks?
It's not the logo that was on the back of the coin, right? That I couldn't see
How do you know?
because
that
I
you see it?
showed.
Yeah,
Well,
they-
no, I
I've
showed
seen
that
it.
to her and her.
I've seen it.
Yes.
So
Well, that's why I asked you, am I back out there with you now?
Yeah. Well, did you walk out with him, or are you staying in the creepy room?
There's
I was
nothing in
getting
there.
tea.
you can come out with me, man.
No,
We'll all
no,
come.
no,
Leave your shadow boy in here, and we'll all just come out.
What's the logo on the blanket?
That's what we're
So I
getting
was
to.
gonna say, I've seen that.
Yeah, because I've showed it to her
Yes.
and her.
Yes.
You've seen this coin image several times too. So, Robin, I rolled for Robin. Robin is like afraid. Robin's like the only sign I've seen that is coins left on the dead. They cover the eyes. There are many times murders in the night, and sometimes there are coins left over the eyes.
When, like I already told everyone the story about how I found the coins on the stake, right? Okay.
So,
Why don't we Carl? Did you tell Carl?
I mean, was he with us?
With us.
yeah. So the Echo Knight comes in from behind, and it now has glowing eyes.
Oh, marvelous.
So it goes, "Welcome to Castle Ravenloft. We have been expecting you. So please proceed inside the castle so your dinner
What
does not get cold."
does the voice sound familiar?
No.
Okay.
Told you to knock on the door.
Guess we'll go in the main hall then.
You can dismiss your echo anytime. So, like I said, your echo has.
Does
been
he not have
possessed.
control of it
No,
anymore?
it's like he thought. It's like his echo has been possessed.
Okay.
Where's that code?
Yeah.
Was possessed?
Let's push let's push that thing back in there, me and you, and shut the door on it.
You can just dismiss
You
it.
can say go if you want.
It'll just.
Oh, I thought you said
It's
he didn't
gone.
have control over
He
it.
doesn't.
Yeah, he
but
does.
can try to
He
dismiss
doesn't.
it.
He can't tell it what to do anymore. But you can just be like,
Say
leave, because it's your shadow.
He
Just say
wants him
dismiss.
shut in that.
Cause we might be able to use so let's just
Oh,
push
well,
him
you
in
can
there.
make another one anytime. You
Well, I
can
mean,
dismiss it. And bring another one.
I mean, if you make another one, it automatically dismisses that one. So
You can. Do you want to make another one?
No, I just want to push him in there
He
and close
wants
that
to
door.
push him in
Okay.
there, help him.
So
And I want to pick up like a piece of wood or something, put it through the door so he
So
can't
he
open it.
can't get back out. Are you going to help him do that?
Yeah,
Because
I mean-
I'm pretty weak.
Have that come
so.
through the door.
come through the door.
Yes,
It just
so-
walks through.
Yeah, the spirit, a spirit it floats through the door, and it says, "We look forward to having you for dinner. Please
Let's
proceed."
go to the main hall.
I'm going to say, will you repeat that again? You look forward to having us for dinner?
Well, not me.
We're having dinner with
It
us.
says, "Not me. I don't have dinner." As it fades away.
And I'm going to say, guys, I'm not so sure about this place.
You have control of your Echo Knight now, the one that was inside. You know you have control.
Let's go to the
So
main
it's
hall.
up to you if you want to leave him in there.
No, I just want, we can get him out of here now and just have him follow us.
Okay.
Because I didn't know if he's going to try anything.
Right,
Listen,
exactly.
listen, nobody here listens.
Never.
Nobody.
I think he relies on that too.
Okay,
you
so
think?
he has control of it again, so it's coming with us.
To the main hall, right?
So, the only thing better is if you're rolling a 1 on something important. So, all
We're
right.
going to the main hall.
back to the front door
Yeah, so,
and
so
knock.
go into the first. Remember, there was the first room, and the door is open right here.
Put me next to Dink.
Let's not go in the door first.
No, it's here. All right.
Then we
I'm
put this
not
back
going in the
under.
door first.
I'll go in first.
All right.
Why
So,
don't we send my
knock.
thing in?
No,
You
I'm
don't
going.
walk in.
I'll knock.
without
You have an
knocking.
invitation. So
I'll
you
knock.
I know, but
You're supposed to pass it out, I think, already.
no, I will.
I'll
okay.
knock, but I'm definitely.
Well, like you come in for the first set of doors. Remember, you saw the
Mhm.
second one. The second one's up there. So when you come in, it's like all this the stuff. It's a dome, and you can sort of tell it's like a
Okay.
high dome above you, and the flames of the suns. Well, up above you is a mural.
Who's on the mural?
There is a painting of a woman falling off of a cliff.
What does she look like?
So it's like it's at a distance, so you can sort of see. It's like there's like the sun is setting, and she's like falling through the sunset as she falls, and it's like the sun. You can sort of tell like she's falling and the sun's going down, and it's like the last light.
Do any of us recognize her?
No, it's just you can tell she's got long hair. She's wearing a dress. It's not like super detailed.
What color's her hair?
You can't. It's just you can tell there's hair falling. It's not super detailed. It's this depiction of something that happens. I'm talking like you're seeing it viewing from like hundreds of feet away.
Okay.
And you can tell there's a figure. There's a figure above watching. So there's someone at the top. There's like a cliff, and
Okay.
she's falling in, and it's like the sun is falling too.
Can we get closer?
It's a mural on the ceiling.
Can I shoot my ladder up, climb the ladder?
I'm just gonna go like, let's wait on this. for a
There
little
is
later.
another door in front of you.
Let's wait on the mural.
Fine.
And let's not run through this door. And let's send my dude here.
So, all right.
I'm going through that door.
So there's.
You're going to get yourself killed.
So while you're looking at the other doors inside, more sconces. And so there's apparently some type of great hall in there.
Okay.
So
I'm just gonna shake my head and be like, Carl Vincent doesn't listen.
Are you going through the door?
The doors are open. Do you go into the castle completely?
I'm going to grab you before you run into it.
You're gonna try.
Okay, so roll. What does he roll to see if he
He
can
rolls an
grab him?
attack roll.
Grapple, yeah.
Then if you hit him, it's he's
The
grappled.
20.
Yeah.
I don't know plus anything. Plus
Yeah,
what?
Pretty high plus.
For what? What does he
It's
look
Yeah,
at?
plus 9.
Unarmed attack.
Yeah,
Unarmed attack.
It should be where your hands were. I see that your attacks are down here.
I think his is a plus 9.
For unarmed?
Oh,
He's plus
18.
plus 8.
18. Or no?
No, 17.
17.
17.
That's glancing.
So he held him.
Well, it's
I'll
glancing.
help you
You
with
tripped.
my little self.
Well, all right. So you're helping. It's
Yeah, I'm
a roll with
assisting.
advantage. Like
So
it's-
roll your 20
roll it
one more
again
time.
and then add it.
Was that better or worse?
A lot better.
A
It was a
lot better.
19. 19 plus 8, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So Belle grabs onto your
I've got
leg.
your leg, and I'm
tackled.
going, can you just
Hey, leg.
wait? Vincent, can you just wait?
Knock. Okay, I just scroll up and knock.
But I said the door's open.
I know, but I still knock.
Oh,
I won't
oh,
enter.
and you're at the
The door
you're at the-
frame.
I
the
won't
door
enter unless
I
I'm.
cast Spiny Shield.
You're determined again.
Just let me send my thing, and if
So
it's
they're,
okay,
they're
we
out
can
there
go
wrestling.
in.
You knock.
Straw.
You rolled a 19?
We received your
19 plus
plus
8.
8.
Oh, well, you're still gonna take damage.
So
So
Why are you doing damage to
Do
me?
not
I'm just trying to
damage
save.
him.
I'm just trying to save you.
you're listening while but they're arguing back there. You're like, please before.
before these two idiots kill
You
themselves,
took 3 points of damage.
You all right?
Oh
Strahd,
Of course.
we received your invitation. We're here for dinner.
Yes, me and my husband are here
You
for dinner.
while you're there, there is a grand hall, and then while you're showing that, you start hearing the sound of organ music.
Oh,
Start playing.
if we're playing music, I'm gonna jam in too.
So yeah, so you start hearing music like so it like.
But unless I'm invited in, I'm not crossing this door. Wait,
We can go in.
They
but let's
open the
send my
doors
thing.
for you.
I know, but I'm.
You know, the doors
I'm going to
open
say,
for
Carl,
you.
why don't you go ahead and send your
But still,
dude
I'm-
in?
We can
There's
follow
something
it,
that's-
but let's have it go first.
It's like you
You're
have it.
invited. You have an invitation.
You have an invitation,
Okay.
and the doors open for you.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're fine.
All right.
But we
I
can
mean,
go in. Just let's follow this thing. In.
All right.
Okay.
So I'll step in.
All right, so you step in first while they're tussling.
Yeah, while
So-
they're
so-
talking.
so-
Following Dinky.
So and then you have someone on your coattails.
I reach back and grab her by the hand. Let's go.
All right. See,
You gonna let me go, or you gonna?
you officially
I'm
said
gonna let
that.
you go, but I'm
I
sending
just
this
reach
thing in
back
front
and
of
grab
you.
her hand.
I want you to know what they're doing.
And I'm just going to continue holding on to your leg.
Just let go, because I'm gonna send this thing in front
Boy,
of you.
everybody's holding on to something. Hey, I've got something somebody can
All
take.
right.
You wouldn't let me.
I can share spaces, so I'm sharing your space. I'm just still attached to your leg.
Okay.
For the moment.
Is everyone ready to go into the castle?
Not really, but hey.
Yeah, but let's send my thing in
If you
first.
try to send your thing in front of me, I'm gonna shoot it.
Oh.
Why do you want to go in so bad? Just let the thing go.
I'm
in.
gonna shoot it if you send it in front
Just
of me.
let it go. I'll redo it. I'll get
Let
it.
it go.
You can send it, but it's not gonna be in front of me.
Wow.
I have an agenda here, okay?
Can I modify his mind?
All right, well listen.
I'm telling you right now, if you convert me to Char, I will kill myself.
That doesn't mean I'm
You
converting
won't
you to
know.
Char. That
I
means
will
modifying
kill
your
myself.
mind.
I will jump off of
Is
this
that the
friggin'
dining room?
ledge.
Well, they're here now.
That spell doesn't work that way.
No, I just modify your
So-
memory.
You're not gonna go first. I'm gonna go in front of you and then have my thing behind you. So you're kind of in between.
See, he's trying to help you out.
See,
I don't care.
There's three things more.
I just shove you out. I kind of tap you out of the way and I go in front of you.
All right, so I'm leaving this part hidden. Okay. So, all right,
And
so you
I'm
went.
just holding on to his leg.
I'm just trying to.
Ankle weights.
Do you dismiss this while you're?
Yeah.
All right.
You
So,
should have a plus. You know, you should get a +1 on your strength from packing that around.
Hey, I'm a halfling.
I'm gonna go.
That's why I said a +1 instead of a +2.
That was kind of rude.
My strength sucks
big.
anyway, so.
So I mean, huh?
I'm not big.
Yeah, like I said, ankle weights. I mean,
That's why he said a +1, not a +2.
Well, why would he get a plus?
Because he's
Anything.
building up his strength. You still have to weigh at least 60 pounds.
minimum.
I don't know.
all right. So you come in, and there, of course there's the 4 pillars, and this is overhead the vaulted entry foyer. 4 statues of dragons glare down, and their eyes flickering like torchlights.
Flickering?
So they're left through there, and it's a lot of flickering. They come alive, and they drop down. So and they're sitting on top of the columns. So their eyes glisten and stuff like that, but they do not attack, but they're moving. So
Who has that invitation?
they look,
You do.
they are red. They are
The eyes are red or the whole
the
thing's red?
whole dragon, and the eyes glow red.
Okay.
They hiss and they spit,
Two.
but they do not leave. Do not leave their columns. But you are surrounded by 4 of them.
Let's just keep moving.
I'm going in
So
front of
now
you.
the question is, which way do you go?
There's a staircase right here. We can go up the
There's-
staircase.
There is a staircase,
So
and you hear, but you still the music is even louder. So
Can we tell exactly where the music is coming from?
probably Dink figured out with the acoustics.
Okay, Dink.
Acoustics.
Can you tell where the music
Yes,
is coming
what do you
from?
want me to roll?
Performance.
21.
All right. So like I said, you've done halls, stuff like it's glaring. It's not coming from upstairs. It's definitely not coming from in front of you that goes deeper in.
Okay, so we don't need to go upstairs if the music's not from there.
And you look over this way, and there is what appears to be an apparition. So there are lots of. Let's see. Hold on. Trying to get. What you see? Torchlights flutter against the walls of this vaulted hall. To the east, an hallway stretches for 20 feet, ending in a spiral staircase that goes up to the west, the large double doors hang slightly open, with a steady bright light escaping through the opening. Swells of organ music come from behind that door. So
That door.
yep. And so she floats back, and she bows and puts her hand out,
I bow
leading
to her.
towards the double doors that the music swell. So she you can hear a snap, and the doors open, and more light comes filling the hall through here.
And I start that light.
When the light touches her, she fades away and disappears.
You're not going first because you're always going to try and get
If
yourself
you
killed.
go in front of me,
He is trying to protect
I'm gonna
you.
cast something.
Children.
I'm
Are
already
you going in front of me?
I'm already in
Quick
front
cast
of you.
modify memory on us.
Technically,
Why do you keep
but-
trying to
but you
hurt
have
me?
make
I'm
sure
not trying to hurt you. You're just getting in my way.
Yeah, because I'm trying to keep from. Alright, listen. I'll get out of in front of you, but I'm going to call my thing back and send it in there.
I'm still attached
Okay.
to your leg.
Well,
So
then
I'm
you're gonna
like
get hit
pulling
by it
on-
too.
That's where I was about to-
No, I'm trying to pull on you going, where
I
are we
was gonna
going?
shove
Oh,
him
okay.
in, but that's fine too.
Where are we going?
Well-
I need up there with him. I'm attached to his leg.
I guess we're going to this dinner hall.
Well, towards the organ music.
Yeah.
Come on, that dink.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
Are
I'm
we still
assuming
hand
that
in
you're.
hand?
I still got the ball.
Okay.
So
We'll just move everybody up here, man.
Robin is like scared speechless.
Like
So
back
he's
here a little bit.
further back.
Scared spills.
So you come.
Spitless.
Remember, the doors are open. You come, and some of you see a familiar face.
Oh god, this person. this female person.
You see a very blonde, pale figure standing in front of you. It's like with two sheathed great swords. The last time you saw her, she was disappearing, covered in blood from the eradication of a child, and also eating one of your companions.
Is she in the way?
No, you weren't there. No, she's
she's sitting down.
she's sitting down.
I'm gonna walk past her.
Like I know my
I'm gonna
human
walk right
wasn't there,
behind
but
you.
was my character there? Okay, so I don't know who that is.
I'm walking right behind
So I'm gonna be like, Vincent, who is that?
I don't want to tell you.
No.
So, yeah, go ahead. How do you describe that person?
Greetings,
She's
friends.
not a good
Please
person.
join me and my master for dinner.
Who are you?
There is another lady sitting next to her. So that's
Okay.
Is no one
I-
answering me?
And the Lady Bjorn.
The Lady Bjorn.
so what?
Don't sound like much of a lady.
You don't want to try to sound like
Maybe
a
see that?
Oh man, that was here, not in there.
It's like, oh, you
Oh, that just ruined it.
So, I think it'd be creepier if it sounded like all the rest of his words.
I'm so confused.
So, it's like up in front. You all see a cloaked figure playing the organ. So I wish I had organ music better.
Oh, well, I mean, I can turn it on.
Yeah. So
I can turn it on.
Oh, I've got
So
access to it.
sitting at the end. So the seats that are tucked under, they all slide out.
Okay.
So you all sit down in the seats.
Are these two ladies sitting where they're at?
Yes, they're sitting.
I'm getting the closest seat possible.
Well, I
him.
guess I'm right beside him because I'm still attached to his leg.
You're under the table.
I'm gonna sit down.
I'm sitting on your foot.
Do you want to sit across from him?
No, I'm gonna sit next to him.
You want to sit? Oh, well, you're definitely not going to sit in that seat. Yeah. All right, that's fine.
Love some boss.
So do you go sit across from him?
I'm sitting under the table on his foot.
It's like that's considered very poor etiquette.
I guess I can get up.
So,
I guess I can
yeah,
get
do
it.
you want to sit across from him?
Yes.
Yes, because I'm going to assume that all of you all are smart enough not to sit into the main seat.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, even that I have this vendetta against him, I'm not gonna sit.
I
in that
don't
seat.
sit down. It is not noble to sit down before the host. And I tell
I know
everybody,
that. I just don't care.
Yeah.
I tell everybody, do not sit down.
Well, you waited until we'd already sat to say that.
I was doing this. I
Or
wasn't paying
do
attention.
you want
I'm
to
just-
stand in front of the seat?
I stand in front of the seat.
All right, stand.
I know the etiquette, but I'm sitting down.
Oh.
I'm just gonna.
Alright,
I'm just
is-
gonna ignore you and sit down.
Is everyone else standing?
No, I'm
alright.
sitting down.
All right. So you sit down too because you're watching Vincent beside him. So, and the music stops.
Abruptly.
So and you the guy play, and he stands, and when they do, both the blonde-haired Lady Bjorn and the other lady stand. And what turns around? Someone that most of you all saw and dimly in the shadows from the first time you got here. Is your gracious host, Strahd. He has a glass, sort of swirling with red liquid. I was trying to think of some flavor, but no, it's like a case of
Butter.
Blueberry.
Butter.
what? It's red liquid. Yeah, I need to get the thing.
You want me to do it
yeah,
now?
Go get it.
Get it.
So he walks up, looking, trying to make sure to get eye contact to each one of you. So he gets and stands in front of his chair. So at this point, there are chandeliers above you. There's 3 of them, and they have like almost like crystalline reflections, so the room gets really bright. So, There are pillars of stone that stand against the dull marble white walls that support the ceiling. In the center of the room is a long, heavy table covered with fine white satin cloth. It is very, very white. That's the creepiest thing I've seen. So, I just look up and
Lord have mercy.
okay.
Now he lost his place.
The table is laid with many delectable foods. Roast beef basted in savory sauce, roots and herbs of every taste, sweet fruits and vegetables. Places are set for each of you with a fine, delicate china and silver. Each place is a crystal goblet filled with an amber liquid. Amber, not red. With a delicate and tantalizing fragrance. At the center of the far west wall, between the floor and ceiling mirrors, stands a massive organ, and its pipes flare out while he's doing. So, the figure has sat down, and silence does everything. And he reaches into his cloak, and he pulls out
Red Dragon Crush.
so a bottle of wine. So he goes, "Sit, my friends. So I've so looked forward to having you here tonight. Well, today. Tonight will be later."
I sit.
So, all right, so sit. So Lady Bjorn sits.
Mm-hmm.
So he looks over and he met eyes with the other lady at the end of the table sitting next to Bjorn. Yes, that's real wine.
Yeah, we don't know.
And I had stickers that came with the thing, and I put it on top of it.
And you had to be 21 to buy it.
You got
We
a
don't
cork
know
opener?
anything about it. Like, we don't know if it's red or white. I googled it and it said it could be either. So we
Yes,
just.
I think it's red wine. I
We
think
Rich
it's
looks
blackberry and
it
plum,
That's
it's
what
black.
we thought. It looked
It
red.
looks red inside.
Yeah.
That's what we
Yeah,
thought.
I mean, if it's
So
blackberry and plum,
anyway,
it's black.
yes.
Yeah.
So again, and he puts bottle. He said
Without
from
needing
from the great vineyard. Now that bottle right there. That bottle right there is well over 700 years old. Very, very fine year. It's like branded by bottled by the greatest winery that we had here in the land. I have been saving it for a special occasion. For over 500 years, I have not had any guests. I've had dinner with my wonderful friends here. So, so has anyone not sat?
I've been sitting the whole time.
I know you did. But I'm saying, is everyone seated at this point?
I think so.
Yeah, I sit down at the same time.
So again, these smells fill the dining area. Everything smells and looks very, very good. So Strahd says, "How rude of me. Let me introduce myself." So, as you see on the name of the bottle, I am Strahd von Starovich. I am the lord of these lands. I have been the lord of these lands for almost 1,000 years.
Almost 1,000 years.
I, again, greet you, fair travelers. It has been very, very long since I've had new souls enter my realm. So please. It's like you must be famished after your long journey. So I would very much like to hear about your tales that brought you to my lands.
First off, I would like to say that was a wonderful performance on the organ. I am greatly jealous.
I've had lots of practice.
For how many years have you practiced?
So, longer than I can count.
But I would like to count. I'm kind of curious as to how long that's been.
So, there's so many sunsets. It's like it's hard to keep count. But I would like to raise a toast for my new dinner guests.
Toasting, and we haven't even given you our names yet?
Well,
That's
It's not very proper etiquette.
That's not very proper.
oh, so you want to call him out on etiquette in some house?
I was letting you say what you were going to say first because I'm going to say a lot of bad stuff to him. So.
Here we all thought Vincent would be the one.
I mean, I
It's
was just saying.
He gave you his name, but he's raising a toast to his new friends,
So.
which he's basically asking to destiny. In the chronicles of history, some of us are kings, and some of us are pawns. As he looks at Vincent, he says, "May I have your names, weary travelers?"
I'll begin, I guess. I am Sir Dinklage, Earl von Climax.
So it's like, may your climax be bigger than your stature. You better be going around.
It usually is.
Better be going around the room,
Young
everybody.
gears.
Who was it, me?
Just.
I'm letting all of you go first because
I'm not-
I have nothing good to say to this man.
I'm Maeve Celeste, soon to be Mrs. I'm not saying
Mrs. Climax.
Yes, he just doesn't know it yet.
Unacquainted love. So apparently you wear the pants, considering they're twice the size of him.
All about how you use it.
I'm Belle. And I just wave.
So, my.
Yeah.
And I thought he was short. It's like, and at first I thought that you brought a child to play. He said, you know, I have many children grace my presence too. He says, children, come in, children. And through the door comes two young kids that have the same color as Strahd.
Do we recognize the kids?
No.
Okay.
So they
Making
come-
sure it wasn't one of the ones we picked up off the street or something.
No, but they come up and it's like, oh, it's like, we thought we had another person to play with. Her face is old.
Yeah.
So not one of, you know, she's definitely older than us. Well,
Can I roll to see if, like,
roll
I
insight.
sense,
or-
yeah, anything just not cool?
Not cool. Little mini dice.
9 and 9, 18.
So, like they are definitely children, but unlike all the other children that you've seen here, they like when they look at you, it almost gives you like a chill. It's like the air is colder as they move around.
Strahd, are these your children?
No, everyone's my children here.
Mm.
It's like the fact that you're in my land. I am the steward and the father and everything here and in between. So, per se, even you are my children today. So, but these are children of a friend. So who else is next to introduce?
Me.
Carl. All right.
My name's Carl.
Oh, with a K. So I see you adorn yourself in interesting attire there. Your attire is almost as cold as me and my friends. It's like, but it's a little bit different. It's like, where can I ask that you got said armor?
I'm a knight.
Oh, okay. So a knight. A knight of what? May I say, brave knight?
The blue dragon.
The blue dragon? It's actually silver.
Silver.
Did you mean to lie?
No, I meant to say, I forgot the color
It's
of
okay.
it.
It's silver.
I mean, you're technically like the Lord Commander of them now
he's
because no one else is
thinking of
left.
the dragon.
So, we're a knight, are we? And it's like, that's really interesting. It's been so long since I met a knight of your order, especially since I slew them all. As he sits back, he said, they were so fun watching them fall one by one, especially after I beheaded their dragon lord. I was even nice enough to give his body back and let them bury it before I took care of the rest.
Just because I am who I am, I'm gonna say that's rude.
Well, I was gonna say
I'm gonna
Glacius is
quietly slip my
probably
hand
pissed
on my
off
sword.
about this because that's his father.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
I'm gonna slightly slip my hand onto my sword. And I'm gripping the edge of it.
All right, do you want?
Can I come with y'all, please?
Yeah.
We're gonna die.
So,
Almost
and remember,
thinking the
you're
same
trying
thing
to
now
keep him
because
calm.
father and son.
Come on, Dinky.
It's,
I have way more vendetta in this than you do.
Well, I mean, I just called him out and told him it was rude.
I'm telling you right now. You cast that on me, I will jump off a cliff and make a new character.
I'm not modifying you for sure.
No, it's
Just
like she
that
has the
you
ability that
stop.
she can change it.
I will jump
Oh,
off a
won't let me
cliff.
do it. Why?
They should be like you.
No, I'm
you
long
rested.
rested and it still is undone.
It does it sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta. It's okay. So, but it's there.
I've seen you do it, so I'm not going to let you touch me.
I don't have to touch you.
Yes, you do.
No, that's
No,
it. That's for the
that's
sharp
for the
piece.
willing. So modify memory. I
that's
need
a
a
per-
wisdom
it's a
save
spell.
of up to 16, and I'm using my 4 on you. And you have disadvantage.
But, what are you modifying in his mind?
This whole
Now it has to be a piece. It has to be a piece. You're not doing the shard thing. You're actually
No.
changing something.
whatever the memory is that has made him so against Strahd, I'm gonna cast it and change it.
That's it. The only
And I know you changed that, right?
No.
No, you'll never.
you don't know. If you fail to save, you do not.
If you
And
fail
you
to
ha-
save.
and your save
But
is
if
4,
but
and you're
if
at disadvantage.
If
If
you
I-
pass, you
if I
know.
succeed, I would know.
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now. If you try to do this, this is
What's
like.
your wisdom?
No, hang on.
Oh, his wisdom's through the roof.
This is a key piece of who he is. If you do this, we're never. I'm probably gonna try to kill you. I'm telling you right now.
But you'll
Because
not
you're
know.
changing
But
who
you'll
he
not
is.
know.
Okay,
know that.
if you fail, I'm telling you right now.
So
I'll never be friends
you're,
with
you're,
you.
you're thinking about this. So the only way that you could get it to work is if you convince Dink to cut him.
Because I'll go ahead and tell you.
Dinky.
The whole reason I don't like
Baby.
plot thickens.
the whole reason I don't like Strahd is because he's the lord of these lands,
We'll
and
talk about you back together, Dinky.
I was a lord at some point,
I don't know what
and
you're
I don't
doing.
appreciate the way he's treating his people.
Trying to save us now.
So-
Help me.
I
I
don't
know,
like
but
him
I
either.
still
After
don't
he
know
put
what
People
himself
are well
down.
taken care of. His cattle,
Not in my opinion.
I'm modifying
doesn't
this.
matter what your opinion is.
I know,
I'm
but
whispering.
These are not your lands.
Okay, I'm whispering.
Doesn't matter.
He takes
In
care
your
of his
ear.
livestock however he sees fit. Didn't you?
Doesn't matter.
As
You're
they're
not
fighting
there.
This is out of
they're
character.
fighting this.
Yes, she is.
Oh, but
Well, it was out
you
of
don't
character.
know
I wasn't
what-
like saying this at the table. It was.
Yeah,
It was
like
just
you're
in
on-
person.
Oh, okay, well,
Yeah, that's right.
he
Yeah.
didn't have his hand. I had in his hand. I was
I
like
always
going.
forget about that. I'm sorry.
But no, she's just warning. But like, you got to be careful because if he catches it, then it will go really bad.
So, Dink, did
So-
you cut it
so-
after she whispered to you?
So,
Hand on head, I'm telling you right now. If you fail, and I know, I'm going to shoot you in the face.
but
I'll
so-
step in.
I understand what you're doing, but you can work with Dink to make sure if it goes too far, you might to save everyone, you might have to get him to stand down.
When I haven't even done anything yet.
No, but
I mean,
I think that everyone knows.
He's about to.
But she has asked, like, she's attempted to modify your memory on this numerous times. So,
And I'm just saying, if you fail,
let's sit for a
you're
minute,
screwed.
And if we can't, then we'll do it.
Yeah, so they're
Okay.
across the way talking. So all right, so while Carl's talking, so again, Strahd's very interested on this dragon. He's like, I like one of your swords. Do you care to draw it?
No, I'm not showing you anything.
Oh, so a true knight. Is it because that you feel that if you draw it, that you need to draw blood with it, or you
No,
need?
it's just because I don't like you.
oh well.
Okay, I can't do it twice.
Roll intimidation on that one. I want to. Go.
Is this
Take
one?
me with y'all.
I mean,
16.
plus
Plus.
At the bottom.
Intimidation.
It's probably a
Plus 4.
minus. Oh.
20.
Dirty 20.
No, like he's
Dirty 20.
Yeah, no, he's like pretty good. He's
He's
bad.
got some charisma.
Yeah. So
I figured it was all straight.
it's with that little bit of magic and charisma was left in there, and he's also proficient in charisma. I think. Being a knight, it went through because that's his subclass.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
that.
I'm not sorry, not background. So Strahd is very entertained. He's like, I knew it was such a good job to bring you here. So everyone here is just always so afraid of me.
I'm not afraid of you.
So I can tell. I like him. So you've inherited all of the strength and bravery of all your poor saps that got struck down by me and my armies. If only there were hundreds of you that had your resolve, you all may have succeeded.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, you keep talking about people that I know, it's not going to end up too well for you.
Oh. It's like, did you hear that, Bjorn?
Yes,
He's got more fight than you ever did. So, it's like, I really, really like him. So, it's almost like a male version of you. It's like, he is so devoted to his deity and his dragon. That's very similar just to you with your goddess.
Yes, I was very devout to Shard before you showed me the error of my ways.
So I know. So got 2 swords just like you. Say, hey, youngin, why don't you remove your helmet? Do you have blonde hair too?
I'm not taking my helmet off for you.
It's like, well, it's very difficult to eat with that helmet.
I don't care.
So it's like I like him. It's like. Do you happen per se to be looking for a new master in job?
No. Especially not for you.
Ah, well. So, just ask Bjorn here at the end of the table how persuasive I can be, and I'm such a good employer. Isn't that right, Bjorn?
Yes, Master.
So,
I was so devout and confused with my worship of Shar until my master he brought me into the blood almost 500 years ago, and as a gift he wrenched the body of my god apart in front of me and scattered her all across these lands.
Well, after what he's done to my people, no.
But once he brings you, and you'll understand, and you'll learn to love our master.
No, I don't care what either of y'all say.
I'm going to interrupt you and ask why you called us here.
So, I don't know, a named person? It's like, what is your name?
Vincent St. Clair.
Oh, it's like a saint. Are you a real saint, sir?
Who knows?
It's like your friend sitting beside you is much more entertaining. Saint. Is it St. Clair or St. Clear?
It's St. Clair.
St. Clair. So Bella's introduced herself. You, Carl. Guess you're last.
No, she
Oh
introduced
yeah,
herself.
that's
Soon
right.
to
I'm
be.
gonna be soon to be Mrs.
Oh yes,
She
that's right.
stopped there.
Yeah, it's like Mrs. Dink.
Yeah.
He looks down and Robin is sitting at the end of the table. He says, I know this little bird. I've seen him many times. So, running around, doing good things, keeping people on their toes, keeping them from, being, 6 feet under. It's like, I've been a fan of your work. I'm glad that I was able to call you here. And that you came with these. For those that do not know, we have another guest. She pops in every once in a while. It's very hard for her to refuse my offer. But I would like to introduce you to someone. A very dear person to my heart. So the lady that's sitting next to Bjorn
Lady
stands up. She has dark hair, and she is very rangerly dressed in a way. It's like, but she does color, some greens and some browns, and there's a few little things through here and there. So I'm trying because I want to make sure to pronounce her name right. It's like she stands and she says, "Welcome. My name is Tatiana." So I am received a letter on the Yester asking me to come here to make sure that my town is safe. So I am happy to see you.
And what town is this?
So this town of Bavaria.
Bavaria.
Yeah, the big one. It's in the shadow. So she looks and when she sits down, a couple cards fall from her. They are they're Tok'ra cards, but no one could really. Only Maeve could see that.
But you ain't gonna shoot me in the face.
Yeah, because you would
I bet you I would.
you would recognize the cards, but you didn't see them. And I'm gonna pause for a second.